Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kali all over, or just Kali, and today we are going to be looking at my Pokemon Go account. I recently hit level 50. I have been playing this game since, as you can see, the end of May of 2023. I fairly play this game a lot, if you can tell. 6,351 kilometers walked, 162,247 Pokemon caught, and 181 million, almost 182 million XP. I am not one of those players who grinded, 1,000 to 2,000 Pokemon a day like Fleece King was for a long time, but I do consider myself an above average Pokemon Go player. Now, I live in a rural area. As you can see, there are not many stops around me. I'm lucky to have 2 stops right by my house, so I'm able to constantly get spins. And, funny story, in the first area that I started playing this game in California, I also had a spin right by my apartment. I was, I've been pretty lucky, I guess, with areas in this game where I haven't had to submit my own stops to spin things. But anyway, I'm yapping. Let's get into it. There's a couple of things that a lot of you might consider different about my account, which is, we all play this game differently. Shout out to Pokedaxy, that's something he likes to say. I don't like to keep Stardust. Like, this is a lot of Stardust for me to have. The most I've ever really had is 1.5 million. I don't like to keep Stardust. The way that I see it is I would rather spend my dust on things to get, because then I get to use them in raids and so on, PvP, etc. I have 62 level 50 Pokemon. Now, there's probably some of you out there that have 200, and more than me, of course. That's to be expected. But I have 62 level 50s, and yeah, kind of my favorite thing to do in this game is level Pokemon to level 50. Especially like random ones like, a Hundos Steelix for the Mega, a Beanie Wooper from last year, level 50. It's just my favorite things to do. But before we get too into that, let's get into my rarest and just my accounts. We'll just start with my account in general. So as you saw, I have 62 level 50s, go into 4-star. I got 124 Hundos. Got some pretty cool ones like the costume Minchino, or I didn't get a shiny Detonate from the Christmas event, but I did get a Hundo. Just a lot of cool things. We'll get into, got all these Hundos here. Go through them quickly. If you really want to pause, you can pause. Lots of good stuff. My first one ever being a Yanma, which you don't see a lot of anymore. I remember the day that I got this, I remember being like, man, when am I going to get a Hundo? Watching like a Mystic 7 video where he explains Hundos, and immediately checked 4-star and oh my gosh. And then I went on a walk the same day I got this one, and I got 2 Hundos in the same freaking day. I remember being blown away by that. Man, good times. As far as Nundos go, we'll just put in Nundo. I have a tag for it. I have only 21 Nundos. That'll show you how rare they are. Some of them, actually, and funny story, my first ever Nundo was a Shadow Nundo. Before I got a regular Nundo in the wild, I got a Nundo from a Grunt. I don't know why I'm lagging. It's not showing my location, but it doesn't matter. One of my most valuable ones, I think, is this 10-10-10 Nundos Nightcap Snorlax from the sleeping research. Really like this one. I also have a costume Nundo. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I got that in the wild. And then these next 2, I did a trade with Sapo, Eric, shout out Eric. I think he'll be in a video soon. I did a trade with him during GoFest. Was it GoFest? Yeah, 7/13. It was during GoFest. We were in Denver, and we just did a random trade for the Shiny Celebi research because I needed Lugia, and it went 5/5/5 the floor. I thought that was really cool. And then something else you'll learn about this channel here soon, but the reason I have this best budded is because it's also a 5/5/5 best friend trade floor that I got with Jordan, wifey. Yep. That's it for Nundos. I think this is pretty cool. Nundo Aerodactyl. That's pretty much it for that. Shinies. I have 850 Shinies. Whew, man. A lot of fun times here. I only recently started keeping Pokemon to trade. I have this thing where if I think it's worth, of trade value, I keep up to 3 of them, and then after that, I don't keep any. Man, got lots of good stuff here. Lots of fun memories that weren't recorded, but that's how we make more. Now I start recording them and filming them for all of you to see. Lots of fun stuff with my first one being, go all the way down. It's for Axu Calm Day. I had no idea what a Calm Day was. I remember it being like, oh, there's this thing called Community Day. Let's go out to the park, me and my girlfriend. And I remember clicking on the Axus around my house and getting a shiny and freaking the hell out, being like, oh my god, a shiny Axu, oh my gosh. And then I got another one. And then I think the only reason this one shows here is because I traded them with Jordan trying to get a luckier one, and it didn't really work out. But I remember freaking out and then learning, oh, they're 1 in 25 on Community Day. If you have any stories like that, you got to let me know down below in the comments. Yeah, and then walking all day long for this party hat. It was part of the anniversary event where they were spawning in increments for the generation, but the first day had the Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Man, and then this guy too. This is from the first event that they had. It wasn't for the makeup day. For the makeup day, it was so freaking hot in my old apartment that it took me forever to actually go to sleep, because not only was it super hot, but the AC in my apartment broke, so I was literally just drenched in sweat the whole time. I literally couldn't go to sleep. So finally, when I did go to sleep during that makeup day, I wasn't too invested in Pokemon Go yet. So instead of being like, I need to complete the shiny family, yes, this will be awesome, I was just like, you know what, I got one, I'm cool on the makeup day, whatever. So yeah, that's the story on my shinies. I have tons of shinies, like story shinies like that. What else can we get into? We'll get into costume shinies. Costume and shiny. Ooh, shint. I have 97 costume shinies. Lots of good ones. Lots of fun memories with them. What's the first one? Oh yeah, that first one was the party hat Squirtle that I got. I got this level 1 Slowpoke. Last year, because this is, as the time of filming this now, we're having the 2 Fashion Week events. Last year, I absolutely popped off with the shinies in the Fashion Week event. Man, so many. I got this one from my timed research. I had one check, one time got the shiny. I got both of the Whoopers. This might make some of you cringe. I hatched like 4 Whoopers, but it was before I kept any duplicates. So I transferred 2 Beanie Whoopers. Crazy stuff. Thinking back about it, oh my goodness, I can't believe myself. So many freaking shinies last year. From Fashion Week event, got the 2 Christmas. I got multiple Eevees with the hat. You know, got tons of just good stuff, man. Lots of fun times. I didn't get the Greninja with the hat, but I did get a Hundo of that Greninja with the hat. I have it best buddied as well. Just this recently at Wild Area, just got this best buddied like 2 days ago. I got this guy 96% costume, named him Davidson after Harley Davidson. Was really lucky. Got this level 1 shiny Wurmple. Lots of good stuff. Just recently completed the Hat Minccino, or not Hat Minccino, but Fashion Minccino. Completed the family of that. Yeah, that's that for that. I'm trying to think of like other interesting things instead of just jumping into the. I showed you the 555s. Showed you the Hundos. Yeah, honestly, let's end it out with a bang. Oh, I don't have a Shundo tag, so I need to do 4-star and shiny, the big ones. I only have 3. But this guy, crazy stuff right here, man. Shundo Munchlax. We were shopping around Walmart, and it was like the 3rd shiny hatched Pokemon. That's something I can show you. The 3rd shiny hatched Pokemon I ever got was a freaking Munchlax, man. I remember freaking out in the middle of a Walmart, jumping up and down. Oh my gosh, my first Shundo! Freaking out. Then I have this, which is from Wild Area. I got this in the last 15 minutes of day 2 at the Wild Area. Freaking out again because it had been, you know, over a year since my last Shundo. So I was ecstatic to finally get that. And then this most recent research day, the Aspiring Dragons event, I got a shiny Shundo. I guess that's redundant of saying. I got a Shundo Kingdra. This one's not maxed yet because I don't have the candies, but man, I was blown away. About 2 weeks, little less than 2 weeks, I got 2 Shundos. Freaking crazy stuff, man. Not as crazy as Tony. He got like 4 or 5 or something in like a month or 2. It's just ridiculous, but still, man, so much freaking fun getting these 2 Shundos, some of my most prized possessions. Oh yeah, look up my Shadows. Shadow and Shiny. I have 22 Shadow Shinies. My first ever one being a Muck. Got this Muck from a Grunt. I don't know why it's not showing the location, man. It's getting whatever. Funny story about this Muck is the thing I wanted the most from my first ever leader rotation while playing this game was Cheese right here. My Shadow Shiny Apom. Those who were there, those who've known me in like the JT Valor Discord, man, I did like 200 rocket radars for this guy when I didn't really have the funds to do so. In California, I was doing Uber Eats and, you know, all sorts of the different pickup apps just to try to get this guy. And finally one day in Palm Springs, I got it, and I remember freaking jumping around, freaking out. I was going so crazy for this guy. This is like my favorite Pokemon in my account, I would say, because my favorite Pokemon is Apom, the monkey. Got this guy, which is also pretty cool, you know, Shadow Shiny Ultra League Mewtwo. I got this guy in Denver while we were doing all the raids. Lots of fun times. Another one of my, you know, best favorite Pokemon was, this is from a Grunt, should say, yeah, caught after defeating a Grunt. I got this Shadow Shiny Great League because it's decently PvP'd. Shadow Salamence. Lots of fun stuff, you know. Really wanted this guy from the last leader rotation, should say Sierra, yes. Really wanted this guy, gonna buddy it soon. And then the first day of the Christmas event, I got this Shadow Shiny Stantler, a Pokemon that I have wanted for so long. I've got the Weirdeer, I've got the costume, I've got the regular Shiny, I have this now, so I just need one more purified. I would like a purified. With Pokemon that I really want, I want the purified shiny version of it as well. That's how I have it with Dragonite. I have the Dragonite purified, Dragonite Shadow Shiny, costume, and regular. Like having those with some lines. I'll show you my Shadow and 4-star. I only have 2. Got this guy in Denver. I believe it was during the weekend, the Mewtwo weekend. I got this. Fun stuff. Really excited. But my magnum opus of whatever the Shadow Hundos is this Raikou. Got with 2 locals. Shout out you guys. You know who you are. Guy and girl, you know who you are. Got these 2. Man, this was so much fun. This is one of my most prized possessions for sure. Shadow and 3-star. Got a decent amount, 35. This is one of my oldest, but it's not that good. This guy I like a lot. I use him all the time in Master League. If you don't know, Rhyperior is broken right now in Master League, so overtuned. This one, I recently leveled this guy up. Fun stuff. Got this pincer right here. I believe this is from, during the special research during the Sinnoh tour, I think. Got a couple of really good ones. Really like this one. Because my 3 favorite Pokemon are Aipom, Mimikyu, and Piplup. So when I got this, I needed to Elite TM this and everything. Kind of a sleeper one. Boom. This one's really cool. I don't have the candies to level it up yet because 2023 here in Colorado, the only Calm Day that I missed was Timber Calm Day. And it's funny how I get this and it's the one Calm Day I missed, so I can't level it up. Another tiny violin moment. Kind of random ones. I got this one recently, which I'm best buddying right now. I'm so happy to have this. Functional Hundo Shadow Metagross. So freaking sick. A one that I've really wanted for a long time was the Shadow Staraptor. I keep going to show you guys like this, even though, I'm filming my screen. Really wanted this one. Gonna level it up soon. Eventually. Best buddy at everything. Kind of just a funny one to get. Again, don't have the Hundo like Tony, which is, I'm so jelly of that. Got this Walmart Hundo. That's all my decent shadows. Got a couple of these guys for PvP. Gonna level this one up very soon. Very, very, very soon. Maybe incredibly soon. But I know I said I'd save my Shundos for last. But actually, we'll show hatched. Hatched and shiny. How many have I hatched? 35. Man, the story on this, one of my first ever days playing. If I started playing on the 30th of May, got this a week or 2 later. I didn't realize how rare baby shiny Pokemon were. So I hatched a Tyrogue. I remember freaking out. Oh my gosh, it was like one of my first ever shinies, a hatched Tyrogue. So I evolved it. Immediately evolved it. I really regretted it later, but I got a Tyrogue again. It took me a while, as you can see. Here's my first one, 6/4/2023. It took me 6 months to get 1, 2, 3, 4. I have this 4 freaking shinies later, you know what I mean? This Riolu right here is a girl. So if you didn't know, the gender difference for Lucario is like 1 in 8. If you have a girl Lucario or Riolu. I got it on the hatch day, but still to have a 1 in 8 Riolu, that's pretty cool in my opinion. What else? This was really cool because I remember being at work. It was the end of the day. I had literally walking out of work, 9 o'clock, being like, I got one more batch of eggs, telling my coworker who knows nothing about Pokemon Go, just talking his ear off about it, and getting into my car, hatching the eggs, and boom, my most wanted of the event, the shiny Bonsly popped out, freaking out. Love stories like that. Hatched this guy randomly. It didn't do the animation when I was on a walk, and I evolved it. I wanted to evolve it. It looks really cool. What else? Got this guy recently. You know, really happy with this. I hatched so many eggs during Halloween trying to get the Witch Hat Pichu, but to no avail. These are all my hatch shinies, cool stuff. Just got, you know, added to it today with the Poniard. Yeah, the signal just has it not showing location. Okay, that's everything I could think of. Now, we get to the good stuff. The good stuff. Here are my, in my opinion, my rarest Pokemon. We'll start all the way down here at the bottom. Something I'm really proud of is I have a level 50 complete Zygarde. It is a 91%, so pretty good, pretty good. I have, like I said, the Riolu. I have any costume shadow, but especially this one. I was at the end of the day, very end of the day, like a little bit of time before GoFest 2023 ended. I got this, really happy to see it. This, my very last raid in California. I did a raid. I forced my girlfriend, hey, let's go drive over to this raid real quick before we start packing finally and leave to come here to Colorado. I was hunting the unknowns. They were in raids, and I got, not only did I get the shiny L, which is the exact one that I wanted, I got a 98%. Man, one of those memories, man. Just so freaking stoked. Excuse me. I got a Shedinja rare. It was shout out Sujit over in India. It was Garchomp raid day, and he sent me my first ever Garchomp, which was a 14-15-15, or as some people would call the Goku Bad, shiny Garchomp. Really excited. And then I had a win 2 raids research same night, and I got this. I remember freaking out in bed, man. I was so excited. I don't know anybody else with this other than, like, you know, JT, but that's just through YouTube. I don't know anybody else with this other than, like, you know, hardcore YouTubers. Comment below if you have one. I'd love to know. Hundo costume. Oh, no. Sorry, this is my Nundo. Yeah, this is one of my rarest costumes. It's called Kmart Xmas. I had one Giovanni research. Boom! The one time you could get it from Giovanni. It should say here. Yeah, caught after defeating Giovanni. Got this guy. Consider my Grunt. Salamence. Pretty rare. This Darkrai, the reason I have it favorited is because it's from the research that you got during Sinnoh Tour. Really happy with this one right here, man. 96%. Gotta level it up next time it comes into raids. I got, this is crazy right here, man. 14 shiny Shaman. That's the one I'm currently leveling up, putting all my XLs into. I need like 148 more or something like that. I'm pretty close. What else? This is another Walmart catch. It was during that event where they had like the different regionals, like Zangoose, Sock, Heatmore. I didn't get the shiny of this, but I did get a Hundo, which to have it in this location, which it doesn't say because it's lagging, the signal here sucks. Got this one's pretty good. Tony sent me one invite from Madrid when he was in GoFest Madrid. Got this, you know, it took me one chance, got it. Super happy with that. Like I said, the Lugia, friend Lugia. Then this, I really wanted this. I think this is so cool, man, because this is a regional Pokemon. You know, you don't normally get it here. Maybe if they rotate them, but we don't normally get this one here. So to have this, got it during GoFest with the background, the Pokemon we can't normally get. Really freaking excited about this one. Another crazy Lucario. I have a weird crazy Lucario collection. This is a 93% shiny and girl Lucario. Really stoked with this. I leveled it up, right? You used my candies on it, and then I got this one. Wait, no. Where is it? The reason I have this one here is because it's from the special research, and they only recently made Lucario shiny, so that's why this one is here. Where is it? I'll have to look it up. Hold on. I have gloves on, so Lucario. Here it is. So I leveled up my 93% girl, and then I got this, a functional Shundo, freaking Lucario. Crazy stuff, man. Remote rated for that. Let's put rarest back in. Go back to it. Like I said, that 98%, and then this one right here. Got a lot of stories, but we're coming to the end here. I was hunting the Spiritomb all day long. I was where you're gonna see in the adventure video. I was in Grand Junction. I think it was win 3 raids you had to find. They were like scattered around a huge town, and I still couldn't get any. Hunted like all day long, wasn't lucky, and as you're leaving Grand Junction to come back to where I am here in Silt, you pass a town called Palisade. Now, it was the end of the day. I was desperate to go home with 3 researches because I only had 1. I got off the freeway, went into Palisade, and they had like 6 or 7 researches there, but they had their end of the day raids. So I figured, okay, if I don't find any more researches here, I'll just complete my 1 research that I have left, and I will go home. And sure enough, man, I didn't find any researches. I completed my last win 3 raids of the day, and not only did I get the shiny Spiritomb, I got a 98% functional Shundo Spiritomb, man. I was blown away. It was poetry. I was so freaking happy about that. Great stuff, great stuff. Then finally, as you can see here, my 1 Galarian bird. I have it built for PvP. I didn't get any Galarian bird encounters for the duration of the actual event where the shinies came to play. But my first my first bird of finally getting one with them being shiny active was the shiny Moltres. I was so happy about it. It's not good stats, and I still leveled it for PvP just because the Shundo, or the almost Shundo Snorlax I showed you, the 2 Shundos I got. This was during what event was it? I think it was just during the Christmas event. It was during the Spotlight Hour where they had Slugma and Bergmite spawning for the Ice and Fire stuff. I just randomly looked in my inventory. Oh, Ditto. Sure enough, we got the Walmart Shundo, the 14 shiny Ditto. I thought this was really cool. Gonna buddy it eventually. And then finally, last thing, during the Christmas Part 2 event, I did 5 remote raids. Got the Citadel. Very stoked about that. I don't know why it's having such a hard time showing location. You can see my signal's bad. Did the remote raids, and then I did 1 in-person raid, and I got it. I got the second one, but not only that, man, 96%. I named it Monstro after the whale from Pinocchio. 96% shiny Titan. That is just, I was just so stoked about it. Lots of good stories, lots of fun stuff. Oh wow, not now. Lots of fun stuff, man. Just tons of, oh yeah, I didn't even show this. This was not during a Halloween event. Just randomly got a Hundo Zoroa from the wild. Thought it was pretty cool. Alrighty. That's everything that I really have to show. Like, just random cool things here. Like, I got this guy. The 91% Dragapults. What's the other guy's name? Here it is. Got this guy, the 96% Baxcalibur. I have a lot of good stuff, to say the less. Last thing we're gonna do in this video, because like I said, my favorite thing to do in Pokemon Go is level up Pokemon. I'm going to level up this guy right here. 553,217. Boom. Nice little level up. Add it to the level 50. Yeah, I named him Daxter after Jack and Daxter. Let's see. Let's go back to level 50. So now we're at 63. Got this guy's all the way down here, right by this guy, and right by this guy. This took me a long time. I did not want to do this for a while. Yeah, that's my collection. That's those memories then, and lots of more memories to come. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. I plan on doing a video like this maybe every year or two, just to kind of keep it, you know, updated. Sounds like it's a fun video to do. They're easy to do. I love telling these stories, as you can tell by how much I yapped about it. And yeah, almost got more eggs. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.